Today we're gonna handle the Vauban. Vauban got a little rework. I said we because today I got an extra host. I got some feedback. They say I should spice up my channel a little bit. So what way to spice it up to bring an Asian lady to it? Hello, NKDPANDA.
Hello everyone. Welcome to DrRayGun's YouTube channel. Today we will be showing you 3 potential builds for Vauban. Why do you care? Why should you give a fuck? Because if built properly, Vauban is capable of being a very good endgame frame for many game types. Doc will go into more details regarding its specific builds. The first one we're going to go over today will be the Shred build for Mine Layer, which gives you 100% armor buff deduction. Very good for endgame, very good for high armor enemies such as enemies you will encounter in sorties.
For the builds, for the loadout, you want to have 250 power strength. 250 power strength will grant you a 100% buff deduction. Blind Rage and Transient Fortitude is needed for that. We want to have the duration as long as possible. This will result in a 100% armor deduction, like I said, for 9 seconds. First I'm going to show you guys without the shred, and then with the shred. For that, as you normally use, take the I'm gonna take the Corrupted Bombard. It's like the heaviest enemy with the biggest armor. Just take one of it. 135. Let's simulate. Pick up some energy. Ow. He's not being happy today with me. As you can see, as I shoot at him, I'm barely doing any damage. If I bring in the cubes, of course, I will be able to kill him. But it takes a fair amount of energy, ammo. So for this, we're gonna use the shred, kill it a little bit quicker. Soak some energy. Luckily, still in the shred. Here we're gonna put on the shred. It's gonna be the yellow one. We charge it. As you can see, his armor got tucked away. 3 cubes and that was it. So that will be it for the shred build.
Okay, the next build we're going to talk about is the Bastille Build, which is excellent crowd control when used in conjunction with Disarm Loki, and it's very good for defenses. Why is this build relevant? It's because Doc's build has a duration of 40 seconds.
For the build itself, as you can see, we put a lot of duration because you want to have you want to be busy with it the whole time. As you can see, we didn't take overextended, which a lot of people will do, increasing your range, but we don't because we want to have it narrow and accurate instead of capturing a whole field. We put power strength on, will result in 16 enemies being suspended, and all enemies outside will be blown away. But for this video I will take out the blind rage to see the actual effect. Now it will only suspend 4 enemies, so we have a more realistic view of what it does. For this we're gonna take, let's take the Corrupted Butchers, basically simulating the effect if an enemy with gun would be disarmed. Let's take 20 of them. Let's make them 135. That's hopefully not killing us. Oh, let's bring in a little bit more energy. Sorry. Simulate it again. It's all alive. Oh, they're coming. Need a little bit bigger group. Hello guys. As you can imagine, the middle will be the defense, the part you're protecting. As you can see, it gives enough range to give a good defense. Every enemy will be suspended. Yeah, and new enemies who come in will be bounced off. I think I left my blind rage on. Don't you think so? As you can see, 16 enemies will be suspended. Take my blind rage off to see the actual effect. Blind rage itself. I think it's a little bit glitched. Because as you can see in the abilities here, the enemies will be affected by 12. Ooh. That's because we don't use overextended. We could use overextended to bring down the power, but as you can see, 16 will be enough. As you would use with blind rage, we're gonna end up with 22 enemies, I believe. Something like 23. You'll be able to suspend the whole field, especially when you use it with Loki. Disarm enemy will run to the middle and basically free without a gun. You can take him out while being suspended. That's about it for this build.
Okay, the last build we're going to go over with you guys today is the Perpetual Vortex build. Another excellent crowd control build and perfect for farming resources and any survivals that you may run. With this build, when stacked, it actually yields up to 5 minutes and 40 seconds of raw sucking power, which is amazing. Go ahead, Doc.
For the build, of course, Perpetual Vortex will take 70% of the duration stacking on each other. We'll end up in an everlasting vortex of more than 5 minutes. In the contrary, with the Bastille Build, this uses a lot more power, so we want to bring its efficiency as high as possible. You definitely want to take an EV Trinity or bring some plates with you for this attack. As you can see, we worked on a lot of duration. We got all the duration mods on it. And we got a speed drift to cast up the casting speed, because you want to throw a few. Go out, take it for a spin. So imagine it will be 4 plates you plan popping. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It takes about 16, 17 to fully fill it up. As you can see, for 340 seconds. Oh, it's quite some time to hang around and kill some enemies. Do whatever, chuck a life support. It gives you the ability to do more than just casting the vortex. That's about it for the builds, I guess.
Sounds great, Doc. Just set it and forget it with that build. Amazing. Okay guys, I hope you guys found these videos and these builds to be helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit like. Don't forget to follow Doc for more guides and tutorials. Feel free to leave questions and requests below for future videos. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.
Peace.